It was just a good game all around. Could have been better in a lot of places. We were good in a lot of places. Look at the film, build on it.
You went to tie it up at the end of regulation. On that play, did that develop the way that you guys were looking for it to develop? Is that the plan?
I mean, we got to stop before that just to put us in that position. Anybody could have made it happen. It gave us a chance to win the games. That's all that matters.
Angelo, what are you seeing out there in terms of the three-point defense? It seems like there are a lot of open looks that are coming.
Oh, yeah. I think that's huge for us, honestly. Last year we were in to out, and this year we're kind of into leaking out a little more, staying attached. I think that's an adjustment. I keep getting caught on that a few times. I find myself in that position. When I'm watching, I see a few guys in that position, especially with Rudy in the drop. We got to, kind of migrate back to our man and not let them float around the perimeter to open looks. So, I mean, it's just I think that's an adjustment for us. We'll figure that out, though.
In terms of when you say adjustment, is it kind of like getting the instincts from last year or the other system kind of more out of your body?
Yeah. Exactly. I always find myself trying to be in the paint and box out and do that, but it's a lot of length in our paint, so guys are trying to kick it out and make opportunities around the perimeter. So just buying it, focusing in on that throughout the game. It's part of the game plan, but it's, like I said, it's an adjustment.
Coach is also saying that when he sees the offense sputter a little bit, it's usually the ball sticking and not moving as much. Is that what you're feeling out there in terms of, and then also with like you and Kat and Ant and Rudy, like as four big time players, like how do you try to get into a flow with each other where everyone can find that rhythm?
Second game together. It's not an excuse, but you're gonna have laps like that. You're gonna have plays. You're gonna have spills like that where things just don't look the way they're supposed to look. I think it just comes with the chemistry and getting some games under our belt. We'll start, figuring out how to play with each other, play off each other, play for each other.
You've been the biggest supporter of the young guys since you got here. Is this the most confident you think Jalen's been in a Timberwolves jersey? Is like, what's it like out there playing alongside him?
It's the most opportunities he's had since he's been in the uniform. So, I mean, it's no surprise that he's taking advantage of it. All the young guys.
D'Angelo, for you, it's the second game in a row where they've had over 20 second chance points. A good deal of them have been on long rebounds. Just how would you evaluate the way that you guys have rebounded and how you can potentially clean some of that up moving forward?
Got to rebound better.
Is that just everybody giving an effort to get the ball?
I mean, the easy rebounds are easy for everybody to get. It's the hard ones, it's the gritty ones, it's the ones that you kind of think somebody else is going to grab it and nobody grabs it. Those are the ones that we need, and just everybody has to be hungry for it, especially when our bigs are battling down there. Our guards got to be better.
How does the familiarity process go? What areas of the game, or how do things begin to sink into place with familiarity? What are the first things that you think really start to come together in the next 4 or 5 games as you get more familiar with each other, do you think?
I don't understand.
In other words, some of what you're going through now is second game together, lack of familiarity. Those open up holes. What holes do you see that are being opened up are things that you can see are pretty easily correctable, and what things are just going to take more time?
I think a lot of it's going to be, we're good, so I think it's just going to be focused, getting our habits right, focusing in on the little things. The little things are really the only thing that can beat us. I don't think a team's going to outscore us. I don't think a team's going to do those things like that that are magnified on a stat sheet. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be the little things all season for us, focusing on it. Kind of how we lost the Memphis series, focusing on the rebound. Clark kind of dominated us in that series, and that's what cost us. So the sooner the better we buy into doing the little things and locking our focus on the little things, I think the better for us.
D'Lo, you were down 7 with a minute 54 left, but you guys were able to get the stops when you needed to and come back and force overtime at least. What do you recall from that period that you like that maybe you guys kind of like bottle up and use that moving forward, knowing in a key situation that you're not really out of a game in that situation?
Nothing specifically. I know we're never out of the game. As long as there's time on the clock and you got an opportunity, I never think it's over. And with that situation specifically, we found a way to claw back and give ourselves a chance. That's all that matters. I can't really speak on anything else. I gotta watch it.
D'Angelo, in the first half felt like screen and roll was a much bigger emphasis in what you guys are doing. Scored your first 4 out of that. Didn't happen as much in the second half. How much freedom do you have to try and get back to that, especially when things kind of get sticky in the second half?
I don't understand what you're saying. What you're asking me?
So when the ball's getting sticky, you know, able to get easier offense in the first half when you're running more screen roll, is that something that you can call out as a freelance when the ball's getting sticky? Like, hey, let's get back to what we're comfortable with.
I don't want to get back. I don't want to go to pick and roll when the ball gets sticky. I'd rather get off of it and make a play and let the ball touch the second side and dribble handoff, things of that sort. Especially when I think that's the best time to get that type of continuity to the offense going. The pick and roll is kind of just a flow. I mean, they made adjustments to it, and it kind of got us out of that. But I don't feel like we should have ran more or done. I think it's just a flow of the game. Cool.
Thank you. Thanks, Tito.